I promise this is not a fake background. It kind of looks fake right now. But we're really here. We're really in it. I promise. It's really happening. It's still really happening.
The shadows are a bit distracting,
Yes.
but it's really hard to look because, like, right now we're looking at ourselves and it's so many lines.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I need to
So,
look at you guys, not at the lines.
yeah.
We'll do our best. We'll do our best. Just a quick PSA on our lives, we can't edit our audio and boost the sound and the EQ and all that stuff. So we just have to talk extra loud, and you might have to bump up your volume a few ticks. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But good morning and welcome. We have so much we're going to talk about today. We're going to get into what is next for the Roundhouse, all the different steps we're working on, the Adobe brick test that we're doing. We're going to talk about the floor and the roof and like all the big things, all the planning that we're doing. We're going to talk about all the events that are coming up. We've got homestead tours, we've got workshops. We even have some off-site workshops because we got Adobe blocks to make over at Guru Das's place. We have what else? We've got cards, we've got animals, we've got all kinds of things that are happening today.
But we're going to try to keep it to an hour.
Yeah, an hour is the goal.
Yeah.
Is the goal. Anyway, and of course we'll answer questions, right?
Yeah.
So as we're doing this, of course, feel free to leave comments. We'll do our best to answer and giveaways at the very end. So
Yeah.
make sure you stick around to the end of the live, and we're gonna give away a homestead tour. We're gonna give away some stickers. It should be good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what should we talk about first, babe? What should we talk about first?
You have my list.
Well, let's talk about the house.
Mm.
So the Hyperadobe Roundhouse.
We are back to laying Adobe blocks. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
To get those done.
Well, it's been a crazy like 6 months though. I mean,
We're exhausted.
we poured the bond beam. We put the roof, like the bar joist up. We like fabricated and cut all that stuff and set it in place with your dad.
Cyperlin.
And then you became a welding boss and you welded all of this, well, almost all of the C-purlins onto the house. But we had to stop on the C-purlins because we need to build the walls the rest of the way up to the top of the bar joist.
Yeah.
Which has been what we've been stressed out about.
Slower than anticipated. But also it's a learning process. I think once we get our process down, like we'll go fairly quickly.
Yeah, and like we said in our last couple of videos, like we've spent so much time trying to figure out how to fill these walls up. Like we looked at Hyperadobe, we looked at Lavacrete, we looked into all the Aircrete blocks, or there's like all these different solutions that we could have gone with. And Adobe felt like, I don't know, it just seemed like the most
closest thing to Hyperadobe.
it's but also it feels like it's doable by fewer people. Like realistically,
you and I can do that.
Realistically, one person could do it. It would
Yeah.
take some time, but like because the blocks are already made, you can just kind of move one block at a time. It's not going to fall apart. It's not like a bag. Like a chunk of Hyperadobe bag is too hard to move because it's not compacted, right? So you can just move these blocks around at your own pace. You can pre-make your mortar mix, take little bits up at a time, and just do one block at a time. And that's something you can't do with Hyperadobe. Like there are benefits to Hyperadobe, obviously, because you're getting like a really long, unbroken chunk of earth that has been compressed. But for where we're at, this high, we got to make it simpler. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a lot of, if we had all the blocks like made already, I would be a little less stressed. But because we still have to make them and they have to cure for a week, and the sheer quantity that we need is like a little overwhelming.
So here's where we're at right now. We have got some different clay mixes, and
We've been
visitor to
experimenting.
Earth. I can't turn up the volume. You're just going to have to turn your volume up. We've been over this already. So,
Be nice.
hey, they showed up late. It's not my fault. We've already said this.
Be nice.
So with the Adobe blocks, we're doing different tests, right? We've got clay from Wilcox Rock and Sand.
2 types of clay from Wilcox Rock and Sand.
Well, the first clay that we used is like a waste material, right? So it's like
Silty clay.
whenever they're making their other materials or cleaning off their equipment, this is like the clay, silty stuff that comes off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're worried about them being too silty, which may or may not be a problem.
Yeah.
Like, we're still trying to figure that out. And then so you went and got some just straight AB mix, which is the same stuff we put in all of the bags for the house. And then you got another like weird AB mix.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. I should have written down the name, but
It's got like beach sand in it.
yeah, it's a little sandier.
Yeah.
Like finer sand.
And then we went to Steampunk Steve's place because he had a big pile of clay where I guess he was digging his septic out. Yeah. I don't think he has enough material, but his stuff was really strong. Like, it was really strong. The problem is moving it, right? So,
And having the amount that we need.
right. So right now we're in the process of we've made bricks with the other 2 mixes, and they're still curing right now. So we don't know for sure like what's going to happen, if they're going to be a better block or not.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to make blocks with the mix that Guru Das thinks is fine.
Yep.
So we have a lot of blocks to make tonight. And then, they have to cure a week before we put them up.
Well, he said
Depends
this
on the
time of
weather.
year, probably not a week. Like, I think he said we can flip them after a day or 2, and then, so like maybe 3 or 4 days. I think we
Yeah.
can get away with 3 or 4
I
days.
just want to make
but-
sure they're dry enough and they aren't going to shrink when they're in with the mortar, Like, that would not be good.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
We don't want them shrinking.
Don't want them shrinking, no. But yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have some block making parties here with our friends.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't.
like a invite only.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do like a workshop. But speaking of workshops, we owe Guru Das a lot of bricks.
We are doing a workshop at his place with him on September 26th.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. I'm not excited that it might be really hot.
It'll be okay.
But it's
the
gonna be
end of
super
September.
fun.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, September 26th. I can't remember the time, but it's on Awareness Ranch website.
Yeah, you can just go to awarenessranch.com and you can sign up. I think it's only $35. It's pretty cheap. It's really cheap.
We're gonna be doing, I think, don't hold me to this, but usually we do wood-fired pizzas, like in their pizza oven.
Oh, lunch is included.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, should be a good time. We'll definitely be there. Like I said, we have a lot of bricks we have to help him make, so we're gonna
Yeah.
do our best.
So come hang out with us.
But the goal is here, hopefully we will have already made and laid all the bricks for the roundhouse. Like,
By the end of September?
sure, it's early August.
It's mid-August.
That's my goal. That's my goal. We'll see if we get
okay.
there.
I think it's a good goal.
Yeah.
Just don't know if it'll happen.
Now, here's the thing. So, Adobe bricks on all the circular walls.
Uh-huh.
The straight walls are a little more complicated. We might be doing Adobe bricks on some of the straight walls, but then actually this wall right behind us that you can see, the bar joist goes right over top of the wall. So there's no way to lay bricks there. That would be a nightmare. Can you imagine having to like cut out every single block for every angle piece of metal? Oh my gosh. So we might do lavacrete there. We might just build some straight forms up.
We might just build some straight forms and pour concrete in there.
Or maybe, why would we do concrete?
Well, if we're doing the floor, we could just have them pour it out at the same
I
time.
mean, I guess that's an option.
It is an
yeah.
option.
And then there are areas like near the front door where it's complicated, where that wall has to send some utilities. And like, I don't know. We're still working on that. Also, gosh, we've done so much work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I built an entire floor plan. Like, I know we've had like our rough 3D floor plan model, but like I built like a technical diagram of the house.
Like, how long have we been doing that? A couple weeks?
Oh, probably a
4
couple of months now. Yeah. And I'm like going through and I'm putting in every single outlet and water line and faucet and appliance and vent and gas line
All of our,
and
did you say lights, fans,
lights and fans and
switches?
switches and networking, cabling and connection points.
ERV system.
Yeah, all the venting for like the oven and the bathrooms and the dryer and like all of that stuff. Like we got to know where all those things are coming out through the ceiling and through the wall. And yeah,
It's overwhelming, but I feel like you're like really close to the end.
I'm pretty close. And the reason we needed to do that was because as we build these Adobe blocks up, there are a few spots where we need to leave holes
Like here,
for,
and here,
for
and
particular
there.
venting systems that we're doing.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's kind of Adobe blocks are the next step. Now, a lot of people are wondering about like how it works after that, when the floor happens, when the roof happens. So you want to talk about that?
Well, I feel like we've talked about this many times.
I know, but people seem to miss
just
it.
a little
so.
recap.
Yeah.
We are not putting this roof on until the floor is poured.
Right.
Because we have to have a pump truck come and they have to go from above to pour the concrete.
Right. They need to be able to access all the rooms.
And that's a lot of the reason too. Like we left these open spaces so that like not only can we build the walls up, but it gives a bigger space for the operator to like get the pump in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But either way, there's enough space between each C purlin. There's 2 feet where that hose can come down through. So they could just run it down in a space between the bar joist and the C purlin, pump it, lift it up, take it over to the next part.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be doing something like through the window, and
Well,
which is possible.
Our house is too high for just a truck to like put a chute through the window.
It would require a pump anyway. So yeah.
So it's just gonna be easier to go up. So anyway,
so that
once the floor is poured, then we're gonna have, before the floor is poured, we're gonna have the metal here for the roof. Like, cause that roof needs to get on as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So that we don't have like a flood in here.
Well, I don't think there'll be a flood, but what we're worried about is if there's a heavy rain and the floor is poured and it holds water, it will sink into, like those lower bags will absorb all that water, right? And they'll get a little soft. And what we don't want is our lower bags that are holding all the way to this house to get soft.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Well, once the floor is poured, we have all these places with drains too that we can like sweep the water into drains.
That's true.
Like
That's a
if
good
there
point.
was a rain, we can mitigate a lot of the problem, but like I just don't want to have to do that. So if we can have the roofing panels here and be ready to get them on as soon as possible. Like, it's not going to be a fast process.
No,
obviously, this roof is very complicated.
We've also been drawing out all of the roofing pieces, and it's going to be real complicated.
We got a quote from the roofing company.
We're going to have to cut into all these different little pie shapes and like all this different stuff. It's going to be
The ridge cap might have to be customized. Like, there's a lot of things that are complicated with putting this roof on.
Yes, for sure.
And my dad said he's not coming. so that will be a little sad.
Yeah.
But I feel like we know what needs to happen. I feel like we can do it. I just know how roofing goes with us.
Well, it's just it's a massive roof. It's almost, what did I calculate?
Almost 5,000.
4,500 square feet of roof
Yeah.
surface capture, which is good for rainwater.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot of panels and a lot of steps, and it's not going to be as simple as just laying a flat panel and then another flat panel right up to the edge, and then like everything is going to be just overly complicated. So I saw somebody ask, did we put extra cement in the lower layers? We put extra cement in the foundation layers that we wrapped. The four underground, but the ones right on top of the wrap stuff, which is where the floor would go to, I think they're just regular.
But also, some of these straight walls don't have a vapor barrier. They're just ground level, so
That's
they're
true, the
not
interior
everything's
ones.
wrapped.
Yeah, and it's really, when we say the wall would get soft, like the reason it's not an issue now is because if the rain hits the side of it, it's not that big a deal. Like it's just going to kind of flow down. But when you have sitting water the clay is just going to like suck all that water as quickly as it can, and it's going to spread all throughout the thing.
And up.
And up, yeah, and up too. So that's the only thing that we're really worried about. Would it be a big issue? Probably not, but we're just being kind of overly cautious just because there's so much weight on these walls, right? Yeah. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of walls. It's a lot of earth.
Over 1 million pounds just in the walls, not counting the bond beam.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, how many tons of metal is this? Like,
I would say.
we know the sea purlins were over 2 tons. No, 2 tons. No.
Sea purlin? What? No.
The sea purlins, all of that was 2,000 pounds, so 1 ton.
1 ton.
And then the bar joists were probably about 1 ton.
Yeah. So not, I mean, only probably 3,000 pounds
but still,
worth
it's a lot.
But then we're adding adobe brick, which is probably another couple thousand pounds. But
anyway,
listen, we've been throwing weight on this thing for years.
Yeah.
And it hasn't moved at all.
Nothing's settled.
I think we're okay. I think we're fine. But like I said, we're just being overly cautious. So that has always been the idea, right? Is we finish the walls, we pour the floor, and then we put the roof on to protect the floor.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What about the other sea purlins? When are we doing that? Because like if I do that once the floor is poured, we're gonna get marks on the floor.
Oh yeah, all the bar joists will have to be welded in before we pour the floor.
Not bar joists.
Sorry,
all
sea
the
purlins. Sorry, sea purlins. Yes.
So that needs to happen after the wall is built up. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I mean, really, if we wanted to, like, we could, once we finish a section of wall, we could go back and
it's
put
just
the
a lot of getting things in and out.
It's a lot of tools and moving stuff around. It's like you kind of want to be in that mode and have all your tools and your scaffolding set a certain way when you're ready to do that.
Yeah, I think let's just concentrate on building the walls up for now. And then come back and do the sea purlin.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I mean, especially if we want to get the metal roofing panels on as quickly as possible, we'd want to have those sea purlins there. And like, so we're just ready to put the metal roofing panel on right after the floor pour, you know?
We have them. What do you mean, have them here?
I'm just saying, I'm just confirming that, yes, we would want the sea purlins in place before we pour the floor.
I thought we already confirmed that. Love ya.
Love you too.
Okay, so did we talk about all the things house related?
Can't
chew ice on them.
As part of the floor, there are also other things, like there's going to be some wiring that needs to run under the floor. There's a few outlets where we might have to pull some conduit. I don't know. There's just, it's not like a super simple process.
It's not like this is ready to be poured.
No, we have insulation we're putting down.
We have plants to pull.
We have plants to pull. We have additional material to bring in
to
level it, and then the insulation, and then...
Were we doing insulation? I thought we weren't doing insulation.
I think we'll still do insulation.
I don't think we need to do insulation. So we have to decide if we're doing insulation.
Yeah, apparently. We've changed our minds.
Well, we said that we didn't need it. Anyway, we'll figure that out later.
I think holding the temperature via the floor and the ceiling will make a huge difference in terms of how much energy we use, which goes into how big our solar system needs to be and all that stuff. So, I don't know, guys. It's all just money in one place or the other, which we have to make a decision. Also, I've been recalculating all of our electrical appliances and trying to decide how far we want to go electric versus propane for some of our heating elements. Still undecided. We're still running some calculations and trying to figure out what makes the most sense.
I thought we already made a decision on that.
Well, I mean, I could still go either way on a few things. I don't like making decisions.
I know.
I don't like finalizing
really
things. I like to be a little flexible. I like to be a little bit open.
It's so weird that we have different things that we're set on making decisions about. Like, we're completely opposite, and it's real frustrating.
I think it's good for the house, though.
I don't. I think it's super annoying.
But you decide, you are fixed on certain parts of the house, and I'm fixed on other parts of the house, right?
Yeah, but I don't think your parts are important, and you don't think my parts are important. So it's real frustrating.
It's not that I don't think they're important.
Well, I don't think yours are important.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
There's some things that are important, but I think you overthink things a little too much on some things.
Maybe. All right.
Also, do you want to talk about pull chains?
No, I do not want to talk about pull chains. We're going to look at some questions.
Well, you are letting me have a pull chain.
We're going to do a pull chain. Yeah.
A couple.
Maybe.
You already said that we're doing it, so we're not changing our mind on it.
Guys, can we talk about party mode?
No. I don't want to tell anybody about that.
Guys, we have a really cool idea.
We're not telling anybody. That's like a
I'm just going to tease it.
No, please don't.
I'm just going to say it's party mode.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you get.
Okay.
Okay.
I just don't want to tell people about that. I want that to be like when we walk through the house and like the last shot is like.
And like the 4 people who watch this live
Yeah.
and who watch that video are going to be like, ooh, ooh.
There it is. Yeah. It's going to be cool.
All right, guys, let's answer some questions. Let's see. We've already talked about the roof. Cinder blocks. Would we want to use cinder blocks instead of Adobe blocks?
No.
I think no. Not only do they have big holes in them. I mean, I guess you could buy solid ones, but yeah, like we don't.
I don't want more cement than we need to have.
No, like Adobe bricks are so much more sustainable and breathable and all of those things. Yeah, that's not really an option for us, I don't think. This is not what we want to do. Let's see. Did we put more Portland in the lower bags? We talked about that. What type of insulation are you putting in the ceiling? The current plan is to use.
This is a thing that really bothers us. We've gone through all this trouble of like building an earth-friendly home, and we're gonna have to spray foam the roof.
Right, but we're doing environmentally spray foam as closed cell, so it's waterproofing the entire roof structure.
Yeah. It still bothers me, but really there's not another option for us because we're not decking this.
Right. I mean, the only other option would be to deck it and then put some sort of insulation on top of that.
The cost would be way too expensive to deck it and then put a roof on and then the insulation. And so.
And it would make it even taller.
Well, it would make it a little bit taller, but not much. Yeah. But like, it's something that I'm still like mentally trying to get past because I don't like spray foam.
Right.
But
it's like super efficient. Like, I think the push and the pull for us with everything we do here is sustainability versus like the reality of it actually functioning well. So like something that I'm doing right now, and I can tell you like one of the next videos that we're working on, we have put temperature sensors in all of our earthbag buildings in the Lava Creek building, and we're going to track that over like a week during the hottest part of the summer, and then we'll do it again in the fall and in the winter and the spring, and we'll have actual data for people to see how these buildings perform during different temperature and humidity cycles and stuff like that. And the thing that I think, looking at it, I think a lot of people are maybe expecting too much out of any building material. Like just because we have thick walls, if it's 100 degrees outside for 6 days in a row, like it's not going to be 70 degrees inside an earthbag building magically. Like there's just no way that's going to happen.
Unless it's air conditioned and well insulated.
Exactly. And that's the whole, brings me back to the roof, is like we are going to get the most R value bang for our buck with spray foam in the ceiling. And we also get waterproofing on top of that, which is good because the roof is super complicated and we don't want the roof to leak, right? And so anyway, that's how I see it. Like I know it's bothering you, but like for me, I'm kind of past it onto the more like practical side of it of I don't love it, but like also I need this house to perform well for a really long time. And if we use some sort of like maybe more environmentally friendly but less efficient insulating material in the roof, then that just it creates a whole downstream of other problems we have to solve.
Yeah, in my ideal world, if money weren't an option or an option,
Problem.
if money weren't an issue, I would deck it and do like a wool insulation. But I know how much all that costs,
Wool
and it's
insulation
not going to
is
happen.
expensive. And if it gets wet,
Well, it wouldn't get wet, but like especially if we deck it properly. But
yeah.
it's super complicated, and this is the least complicated, most well-performing option that we have. So this is
At least that we know of.
Yeah.
I mean, we could find something else that could change. Like, we're
Right.
always open to that for sure. But anyway, yeah, that's a really long answer to that
Yeah,
question.
sorry.
Let's see. Could you make more brick frames? Yeah, absolutely. But the way that you make the bricks, you fill them and you lift it, and then you go fill it. And so, I mean, you don't necessarily need
You don't really need more.
a bunch more. I mean, we could have a few more, but it's not really going to speed anything
And
up.
the only way that would be helpful is if we had multiple troughs of the material and multiple people here to help
yeah.
do their own like 3 brick mold. But
Yep.
we're kind of on our own right now, so.
All right. How are we going to do the walls? How are we going to plaster, mud, paint? Like, how are we going to do it?
We're plastering.
You can talk about where you're going.
Oh, I'm actually going to a lime over Adobe workshop because we really want to nail down how to do lime plaster on the outside. I do not want to do stucco, and I do not want to do elastomeric. But I also don't want to come back in 5 years and have to redo something.
Yeah. So, like, if you've been following us for a while, you know that many, many years ago, we tried so many plastering techniques, and we cannot figure out a way to get the plaster to not, like it just kept failing, right? Like, we have such a crazy hot cold cycle here. We have hail that goes sideways at 50 miles an hour. Like, it's a real problem. Yeah.
After the more research I've done, like, it does seem like you have to have the lath on. Like, for the exterior, it has to have lath.
That may have been what we were missing. Yeah.
So I'm going to this workshop in Texas. No, this one is in New Mexico. Okay. In October, I'm going to one in Texas. So the one I'm going to now is not the lime over Adobe. That's October.
Oh, okay.
So the one I'm going to this month is an earthen lime and clay plaster.
Okay. Yeah.
For interior.
Right. So interior and exterior plasters will be totally different, right? The exterior plaster is the one that really has to hold up to the elements. And so
I feel confident on the interior plaster.
We've done a lot of interior plaster, and it's fully protected, so yeah, it holds up fine.
One thing I do want to learn, though, is the Tadillac, because there are some things in the bathroom that I want to do lime plaster and Tadillac in the bathrooms. I don't want, like, our shower necessarily to be Tadillac, but I want the walls in there to be.
Okay.
And I'm really torn on clay versus lime inside, solely because I know the lime helps with trying to keep, like, termites deterred.
Right.
You know, like the clay, not necessarily, but they don't like lime.
Yeah.
So the more lime we can use, the better.
Right.
But clay is cheaper, so it's just
and
like
easier to work with. It's not as caustic. Like
yeah.
So yeah,
I'm back and forth.
Yeah, but I think in general, like we're not sheetrocking anything.
No, there will be no drywall in this house at all.
We might do some like wood stuff on some of the straight walls between the kids' bedrooms so that it's not all plaster.
Maybe, though. That's another thing that's like, do we want to invite more wood in with the potential of termite problems on down the road? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like once we pour the floor, it's going to be pretty hard for termites to find their way up.
I mean, down the road.
I mean, who
The
knows,
whole
right?
house was tinted and fumigated from termites. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just,
I mean, I think long term, that's always going to be something that you have to protect against, no matter how well you build your house. I mean, even that Lavacrete house that I went and looked at,
yeah.
15 years later, he had to spray for termites, and it wasn't because the termites were eating the Lavacrete because they don't like it, but they can still climb up the Lavacrete wall,
We're
and
getting to
they
cabinets.
were finding like the wooden things in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, so the less wood things in the house, I feel like the better. But also, wood is like warm and inviting and
Yeah.
beautiful. So it's just like, how do we balance that?
Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's how we're doing the walls. Let's see. Carrie gave us a tip. Thank you, Carrie, and said, do the roof next to dry day and give you more time to do your underground electrical. Concrete is pumped inside every day. The thing is, at least here, I don't know that a pump without a crane is an option. We'd have to look around,
We've
but
talked to multiple people, and this is the best way to do it. Like,
yeah,
based on the pros that have been out here telling us this is the best way to do it.
Yeah. And there's just not a lot of pump trucks around here. Most people pour their pads
before
just gravity
before the
fed
wall.
before the wall. Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. And that was like our plan originally, but you know, things happen.
Okay, let's see. Someone said, have you seen earthen floors made before? You can use the same items you use to make the bricks. You can seal it with what you want.
Yes, I have an earthen floor. I'm not doing it again.
We did one in the solar shed. Yeah, you can go back and watch that video from 5 years ago. You about broke your shoulder making it.
Well, I didn't break it. But my goal for this house is easy upkeep, and earthen floors are not easy upkeep from what I've experienced.
Yeah, they're too porous.
They're too fiddly.
Yeah.
We're always going to have animals. I don't want to deal with patching an earthen floor. I want concrete that I can dump water on and scrub it as hard as I can and clean it really well. Earthen floor is not an option in this house.
Yeah. Listen, animals and people, sometimes they puke.
Ew.
Sometimes you spill stuff all over the floor. And if you have an earthen floor and you're pouring something sugary on it or gross, like it's going to get down in all the little pores. You can't get to it, right? And so, again, it's that balance between, do we think earthen floors feel great and are beautiful and warm and wonderful? Absolutely.
But I also want to clean.
Right.
I want a clean home.
Right. I mean, I don't know. We've talked about maybe having part of the house have an earthen floor somewhere.
I think in the hallway would be beautiful to have that space to walk on an earthen floor.
Yeah.
Do I think it's worth the extra trouble? No.
It would be very complicated to pour everything else concrete and then leave a space for the
I mean, it's doable, but I want this house done. I'm so over all the little decisions. When I can just have someone come in and pour a floor in a day, that's the best bet for me.
Yeah. Have we picked a color for the walls?
No.
Nope.
We have a general idea of what we like. It's definitely going to be very neutral. The kids are allowed to do whatever they want in their room, but the living room is going to be a really light color.
But even the outside, we have about 10 million decisions to make before that.
Yeah, it's
so
not
we'll get to that later. Yeah, there's only so many things we can do.
But it will blend in with the surroundings. We're not making this a red home.
Yeah. Does lime smell after it's dried?
I don't think it smells even when you apply it.
That's true. That's not what smells. Earth smells.
Earth smells wonderful, though.
Cement
I love the smell of the earth.
Clad all of it with steel. Can't. That would. No. That would be so much steel. Can you imagine how much that would weigh? That would be crazy.
I'm sure that was a joke.
Is there any option for spraying the types of plaster you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Maybe.
I'm not going to.
Did you see that thing that Benito
Benito did make a really cool thing. That might be an option. But
yeah.
There's something about doing it by hand that just adds so much to...
Well, I think sorry to interrupt, but I think there's a difference between getting it on the wall and then handwork. You can still do the handwork,
Yeah.
But if you can get it on there faster.
But you can't move super fast when you're doing it. Like, it's not a fast process. It's a methodical, slow, intentional process.
I think it depends too on the layer that you're doing, right? Like the base layer can go on fast and sloppy. Second layer, maybe not as fast, and that last layer, you're really going slow and you're really taking your time with everything.
I'm open to it. I'm just, there will be, like, it'll be troweled by hand.
It's
for
just
sure.
it's so much surface area. It's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot.
We're gonna break it down into rooms.
It's a lot.
You can't get overwhelmed right now. We just need to. We'll break it down into rooms. There's walls dividing things, so it's not gonna be so overwhelming. We just work on one wall at a time.
Yeah. Someone said, which is a good point, cedar is pretty pest resistant.
I hate cedar.
You don't like
I
cedar?
hate it.
Really?
It smells like a hamster. It just reminds me of nasty hamsters. It smells so bad.
Okay.
Sorry, I hate it.
Sorry. Let's see. Have you thought of water collection incorporated into your roof? Yeah, it's been part of the plan since the very first video of the house. You can go back and find, well, it's maybe like the third video where we were talking about utilities and the plan for all that. There will be multiple downspouts. They will all go to a 30,000 gallon above ground tank over behind the Lava Creek building, where there's also a solar panel system. And then because the building is round, we can't get all of the downspouts around to that side of the building. So there will be like probably two, like a catchment tank back on this corner and a catchment tank back on this corner. And I'm not even sure what we're going to do with yet.
We'll use it to refill our pool.
Right. Sounds great. I love it. Let's see. I don't know if that's true. We won't get into that. Sorry. Let's see. Spray on concrete. No, we won't be doing that for sure.
No concrete.
Let's
No
see.
stucco. It's not happening.
Someone said there's a Brazilian wood that's water and pest resistant, but they can't remember the name.
Probably. It's also probably $1 million.
It's probably hard to get here. Yeah. Let's see. Someone said yes. Cedar smells like hamsters.
Like, anytime I walk by cedar, it just like grosses me out because it just smells like nasty hamsters.
Yeah. Someone said, what color is the roof going to be? Okay, we can
White.
talk about it. So listen, we desperately wanted both the Lava Creek building and this building to be like black. It would have been so cool looking.
Yeah.
But this goes back to
Practical.
the practicality of it. We've got the Airstream cover, which is just bare metal panels, nothing underneath. And then we also have the garage in a box, which have dark panels on them. I got a temperature gun, laser temperature gun, and I went and checked the temperature middle of the day when the sun's hitting that metal, and the dark panel was 25 degrees hotter.
So no, we will not be having a dark roof as much as we wanted it. It's just not going to happen.
No amount of insulation is going to help with that 25. I mean, it'll help a little, but like, again, we want this to be as efficient as possible. We spend all this time building earth bag walls to hold that thermal mass inside, and we lose it through the roof or through the floor.
It's definitely not the cooler option.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's temperature cooler option.
Right.
But it's not aesthetically cooler.
Uh-huh.
But just about every roof here, minus the old feed shed and the garage, which eventually won't be here anyway, all of them, everything has white roofs. So we're just going to stick with
We're
it.
going to standardize, and eventually those garage in a boxes will get taken down.
And the cool thing about the house is because it's so high, you don't see that much of the roof.
No, the reason that we did the dark on the Shelter Logic things is because they go down, and when you look at them from the side, you see them. And so if they were white, they would be just like, like super bright.
We also just wanted them to blend in because they're near trees, and we didn't want it to stand out.
But all the other roofs, they're white. Unless you're doing drone shots, you don't really see it. Yeah, it's fine.
So anyway,
so those are the next steps on the house, and then once we have the floor and the roof on, then we get to start dealing with utilities and doors and windows and like all that kind of stuff, which that'll be fun and crazy.
Between the roof, the floor, and the doors and windows, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of cost all at the same time. So we're just gonna go as quick as we can go.
We may not have doors and windows for a while.
It's true. Yeah.
We may just put some plastic up for a while. You know.
Yeah.
That way we can work in here. Like all the windows, we could just staple plastic up.
You could.
That way we can still work in here in the winter and not be miserable.
Yeah.
Just have one door that's like being able to be open.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the house plans.
Yeah.
I think that brings us, man, we're already 40 minutes in.
Oh,
Guys,
geez.
we got other stuff to talk about. Okay, so that's, again, every Saturday is a project. Mostly the house, occasionally side projects like the horse shelter. And then if we do videos on Tuesdays, they will be more, side quests, like the whole temperature sensor thing, just different, or like the homestead products thing that we did recently, stuff that we've wanted to do and we know that will help people, but it's not actually like building something, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's our schedule. So let's talk about events.
I don't have the dates, so you have the phone.
Guys, we have a bunch of events coming up.
First is September, well, maybe not the first.
Hold on.
We should go in order because...
Where's your notes?
Right
okay. All right, the first is Homestead Tour.
In September.
September.
Yeah.
Do we know the date?
Nope. I thought I wrote it down.
You did not. Not for this one.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'll look it up.
It's right there in my calendar. It's in the calendar.
Well, that's not where I would look at it.
I know. This is why I should do things. September 5th, Homestead Tour.
Okay.
September 5th.
So September 5th, we are doing a homestead tour, and I can't find anything on your phone. So this is the first time we've done a tour where we have Lavacrete. So if you've been wanting to see Lavacrete and not necessarily build, just see what it's like, I don't know where else you can do that. I mean, if you go to Guru Das's, he's got some Lavacrete stuff at Awareness Ranch, right? I don't think he has any buildings.
I don't know that he's got a building.
He's got walls. If you want to be inside a Lavacrete building, that would be the time to come. Also, you can see the garden beds. Guys, can we talk about the Lavacrete garden beds?
It's exploding.
Holy moly.
Way different. I will not be buying any more metal beds.
Nope.
Completely different.
Everything in there is just growing like crazy. It all looks super healthy.
Granted, it is the first planting.
Right.
It's not been sitting here, but I think having those walls be breathable adds so much value to that garden.
And I think the temperature stabilization makes a huge difference too. So anyway, it's only been a couple of months?
Yeah.
But we're already really impressed. Obviously, as we get more data, we will share it with you.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking about a Lavacrete garden bed, there is a reason that Sprouts had Guru Das install a bunch of them at their headquarters. There's a reason
they outperform at ASU.
Yeah, they've installed them at multiple educational places, and they're all can you just build more? We're going to rip out the other ones and we're going to put more in because these are doing so good.
It's a drastic difference.
Yeah.
Just looking at the metal beds that we have up near the Airstream, everything's dead. We've pulled everything out.
Yeah.
There's 2 plants.
I mean, it did produce for a bit, but as soon as it gets hot, everything just gets crispy. Yeah.
And you always have to redo the soil. I'm always adding better soil to it.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what I have to do with the garden bed next year, the lava bed.
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about tours.
Sorry.
If you want to come see it, we're doing a tour. We're going to look at all of our buildings and all of our solar systems and rainwater catchment.
Now, another thing, we are doing more tours this fall. Because we're trying to raise money to be able to pay for the roof.
The roof.
And the floor.
And all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, it is a little bit more expensive. Guys, we have to figure out ways to pay for stuff. So we are doing more tours, and it's just a great way to like actually be in here and see it in person.
Right, now you've got the roof structure that's on the house. We're starting to put up Adobe bricks. Like by the time we get to, there will be more Adobe bricks on the wall. It will happen. We will do it.
I mean, it may be halfway done by the time September comes around.
And it's because it's early September, we're starting earlier.
Yes,
because
early.
we're trying to beat the heat. And yeah, and like
Finishing earlier too, right?
yeah, and you and the kids always make like amazing food.
I don't
Like,
know what we're making
so
yet.
good. The
I don't
food
have
is
a menu.
like everybody that comes, and you can go to the sign up pages and look at the testimonials that we have up there now, because we've had a bunch of people write in, and everyone's like, the food was really good, totally worth it, just for the food. If you just want to come for the food, like you should come.
Also, I really like, speaking of food, wouldn't it be so cool to host a pizza night?
Yeah,
It would be super
I
cool.
know.
Can we maybe think about that?
Maybe think about a pizza night in the Roundhouse.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
can hang up lights like we did for our friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
have our tables out here, move the pizza oven over here. Just saying, it's pretty magical.
Yeah. So September
5th.
5th and then October 3rd.
I don't know.
I think it's
Look at the
October 3rd.
dates.
Yes, October
Oh, we
3rd.
need to go in order. Or are you just mentioning all the homestead tours?
I just figured we mentioned the homestead.
Okay,
tours, so-
September 3rd, October.
No.
No.
September 5th, October 3rd.
Okay.
If you go to tinyshinyhome.com/events,
All the dates are in
you
there.
will see both of those events. Choose the one you want to come to.
Yeah.
And then you can sign up.
Okay. Also in September, we mentioned before, Guru Das's workshop building Adobe blocks. We're going to be there and help and replenish his Adobe block supply.
Yeah. Do you want to scoot over so you're not in
Yeah,
the
it's
sun?
really hot right now.
Yeah, yeah. I just
My
noticed
head is
your
hot.
your head was getting. Hold on, guys. We're gonna just
really warm.
scoot over just a little bit. There we go.
Anyway, at Awareness Ranch, September 26th, we'll be banking Adobe blocks with them.
Yeah, this is in, would you call it West Tucson?
Yeah, Southwest.
Southwest Tucson. Really pretty back there. And like not just Adobe, like it's basically where Awareness Ranch experiments with everything. And so there's all kinds of cool stuff to check out and see while you're there. Lots of Lava Creek garden beds.
And his aquaponics system, like there is so much to see there.
true.
I don't know if he does a tour of everything, but maybe if we stay a little after, we can see everything.
Yeah.
It's just incredible, all the stuff that they've done there. Yeah.
For sure. Okay, then after that, after the October 3rd Homestead Tour, we've got our first workshop of the fall.
Which one is this?
This is the accent wall, Lavacrete accent wall
In our living room.
in our living room. So here's the cool story. We have always planned on having Lavacrete accents in the Roundhouse. Like we kind of ran across Lavacrete a couple of years ago before we really started talking about it, and we were like, ooh, that would be really cool. And so if you look at the design of our living room, we've got 2 windows and then a huge space and then 2 more windows on our big south-facing wall. And so the plan has always been a big accent wall right in the middle of that. The purpose of it has gone through some iterations, but basically the nice thing about this workshop, it's a 2-day weekend workshop. You can camp here. We'll feed you breakfast and lunch each day. And it's really not going to be that much physical labor. Like we're talking about a wall that is very tall, but it's only this thick. Maybe this
The
thick in
widest
some
part is like a little over 12 inches, I think.
So it's not going to be a ton of like physical labor, but there's going to be a lot of fun form work we're doing. It's a weird shape. It actually has to connect to Hyperadobe. So that's like a whole other process that we'll be getting into.
It's going to have inset things for like lights and TV, like.
And some electrical places to pull electrical through to get to other parts of the house. So like
It's kind of a complicated wall, honestly.
it is. There's a lot of thought and design and planning that's going to go into it, but you'll get to hear us like work through that and talk through it all together. And Paul Schwam is going to be here, and Guru Das are both going to be here. And so even if you just want to ask Paul questions about Lava Creek, because he's been doing this for 30 years, like this is a great opportunity to come get some hands-on and actually like ask a bunch of questions
think we'll
to
have,
people
like,
with real experience.
The question stuff after the building day, like towards the end of the day.
Sure.
So that like we're not getting sidetracked with the project.
Yeah.
But this is also a super important wall because it is a focal point in the living room. So I'm a little bit nervous about other people.
We just want to make sure we
doing
do
it.
it really clean. We want it really good. And we got to decide on how we're coloring it too.
Oh, I already know.
But we got to do some tests before we do that. To
Yes,
make sure
we do
it's the
need to
right
do some
color.
tests.
Listen, we have a lot of work to do here to get ready for it, but we
We
would
also
love.
have to pour a concrete foundation.
Yes, we have a lot to do. But anyway, it's going to be a really fun weekend. Like I said, not a ton of physical labor, but lots of mental knowledge and hands-on experience. So there's a link in the description of this video, or you can just go to tinyshinyhome.com/events, and all the events are listed there.
Yeah.
You should come to that one. However, if you also want to learn how to do Hyperadobe, you should come to the November workshop, which is the Hyperadobe and Lavacrete.
That's
wall workshop.
November 13, 14, 15, right?
Let me double check. Yep. 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's a long weekend because we have a little more physical work to do. Definitely more physical labor.
We'll be laying bags.
We'll be laying a decent amount of Hyperadobe bags, the first part, because we're building a wall that's going to basically go around the entire Lavacrete building.
Like a retaining wall.
A retaining wall. And it has a few other purposes, which we'll get into, but like, yeah, a lot of planning and work that we'll have to do there for sure. But, yeah, I think that it'll be a really good opportunity to learn how to build with Hyperadobe, but then we're going to clad it with Lavacrete like we did for the wall that's already over there. And so we're going to figure out how to, I mean, we've already figured it out, kind of. We'll be modifying the process a little bit because we learned a few things. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. Like, I think it'll be a really good weekend. As far as I know, Paul and Gurudas are going to be back for that one as well. So again, hands-on, like a really good opportunity to learn with both. I will say, when I was talking to Paul, he was like, this isn't really how I would use Lavacrete. And I was like, that's a fair point. Like, Lavacrete is really a wall building system, not necessarily a cladding system. So if you want more hands-on with like what it's like to build a wall, I would come to the October accent wall workshop.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you just want to like, okay, how do you like make these forms? How do you put the rebar in? How do you mix the material and then tamp it in? And you don't necessarily care about designing like a whole wall system, the second one would be a good one to come to. Yeah. Is that all the events? I mean, we'll probably do a November tour, but that's not open for registration yet, so we won't get there. We won't talk about that.
November's pretty busy.
Yeah. Guys, you should come to the events. You should come. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, always the food is impeccable. The people that show up are always just super cool, and you end up making friends that you will likely continue to talk to. So here's a cool story. The Lavacrete Utility Lodge workshop. We had 3 people from Hawaii come. We had people from all over the country
Pennsylvania,
come.
New York.
So, mom and her son came from Pennsylvania. You might remember Isaiah in the video. And Jennifer. Isaiah is now doing an internship with Guru Das at Awareness Ranch for the whole summer. And so Jennifer just came in. We went to dinner with them recently. And so, like, it's just like the connections that get made, and then people taking that knowledge like back to their own place and then starting their own project. Yeah. It's so cool to see that. I don't know what you call it. It's like what do you call it? Like when the stuff happens and then more stuff happens. I was going to say ping pong effect, but that's not right.
No.
It's like a cascading. It's like a spark. There we go. It's like a spark that ignites.
Sure. It's also just really cool because like people learn a lot here, and then they're able to go show other people. Like, it's not like we have to show everybody. Like, one person comes and then they add that to their community, and someone else comes from their community and takes it to their other community. Like, it's gonna keep expanding.
Yeah.
And that's really cool to see.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. Like, we're not monopolizing any of this. Like, we're just trying to teach people how to take it back to their own place and do cool stuff with it. That's the idea.
Can you imagine if someone like ran a workshop and made people sign like NDAs and they couldn't like tell people how to do stuff. I wonder if that exists. Not that I know of. I think everybody
I
in
have
the
thoughts because I know some stuff like that goes on, but we won't get into that.
I just think it's really cool because the natural building community is so open and everybody is so willing to help each other.
Yeah.
It's just been really fascinating to see that all around this county.
Yeah, for sure. And where it goes out to like all the
Yeah.
other places. Yeah. All right, guys, we got some questions, and then we're gonna get into giveaways.
Oh yeah, we got giveaways.
We should talk about our.
We have 5 minutes.
It's okay if we go over. It's okay. People are still here.
Okay.
They're hanging out. Okay, let's see.
Can I tell a story?
Sure.
While you're looking for
Go
that.
for it. Yeah.
Guys, how cool is this? My parents, that were here helping with stuff, they're from Indiana. They were in Ohio at a campground and got recognized and this lady came up to them and said, Are you from Tiny Shiny Home? And my mom and dad were like, yeah. And so that was really cool. And they've formed like a really great friendship and they're meeting up this week, like in Indiana. So I think that is just so neat to see, like someone recognized my mom and dad and was like, oh my gosh, that is just
natural
so
building
cool.
Makes connections in community, right? It's cool.
So shout out to Nancy.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you want to grab Jax's cards? They're right back there.
Yeah.
Before we get into questions, Jax has been working on desert greeting cards.
He has so many cards ready. Sorry, I got stuff in my hands. He has all these cards that he's been working on. They're all hand drawn.
Yeah, he draws them all by hand, and then he uses these really fancy colored markers.
Yeah. And
they're so cool. Like,
very detailed.
Yeah. He's updated his style a little bit
Yeah.
since the last time.
He's just like really all in it right now, and it's just really cool to see them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can pick up the detail, but
it's pretty impressive. Our
Yeah.
kids are pretty talented.
They all draw so well.
And they all have their own style too. Yeah.
It's so annoying because sometimes I send out cards and they look like a 3-year-old drew them. So I need to buy them from the kids to send out because mine look horrible.
Yeah. So anyway, he's officially selling the cards now. You can go to tinyshinyhome.com/cards. It's a pack of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, each one is hand drawn and they're all different. Like, he's not copying, he's not tracing, like he's hand drawing each one. And when you get 5 of them, they're all just a little bit different, which I think is really cool.
Even if you get 2 sets, they're all different. Like,
oh, yeah, exactly. Anyway, you should go get some cards from Jax because he's been working really hard. And
Ada might be doing it too later on.
Ada's been talking about it.
She's like, I have a horse to pay
because
for.
we have Ford, right? And yes, we know horses are expensive, and so
and it's her responsibility.
Yeah.
Her and Jax actually have a job that they go to fairly regularly, but
it's just kind of walking around money. A horse is going to require a little bit more.
Yeah.
So she's looking for options. So we'll let you know if she starts doing that. But I think she has a really cool drawing style too. It's totally different.
They all 4 of them have completely different styles. So it's just really neat to see them develop that.
Yeah. Yep.
I wish I could draw. Maybe I could get good at it if I did it for hours like they do.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's my thing.
All right. Do we have any questions? Hold on. Let's see. Lots of talk about the Brazilian wood type. I don't know what you guys settled on. Brazilian walnut, maybe? I don't know. I don't know that we'll be getting Brazilian wood, probably.
Hey, we just got a notification that James Webb bought some cards. How cool is that?
Good job.
Hey, thanks, James.
Way to go, smartphone notifications. Also, we had Matt who sent us a huge tip.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Matt. That's going to help us put the roof on the house.
It'll go on the roof fund.
Or on the floor. Or, yeah.
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 Guys, can I talk about one thing that I really want to do for the house?
What do you want to do?
I've been saving. Oh my gosh, somebody else bought cards. Did James buy again,
I think
or
he
was
bought
that
some
the?
more.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, something I really want to do for the house. Over the years, I have been saving, anytime someone sends us like a card or a letter, I save those in my special box. And I'm going to do something really cool with it in the house because it's like just a letter of encouragement to help us keep going.
Yeah.
And I want to really do something really cool with that in the house. I have many ideas, but I don't want to like spoil what it is. But like, if you want to send us a letter of encouragement, that would be greatly appreciated.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe we can put our P.O. box, our business P.O. box on here.
Yes, I'll put it in the description once we're done with this. Yep.
But like, if you want to send a letter, if it's nice, don't send us a mean letter, okay? Because I'm not going to keep it.
I'm not going to keep it. It's not going to make it.
But if you want to send us a nice letter, I really would like to keep them. It just really helps keep us going. But also, I want that to look back on in this really cool thing that I'm making for the house.
I'm not seeing a lot of questions.
Okay, then let's do a giveaway.
All right, guys.
You want to do stickers first?
If you have questions, leave them here and we'll try to answer them at the end. But for now, we have giveaways.
Let's do stickers first.
Okay, we have 3 stickers. You want to show
You don't
them?
get to pick which one.
No. Okay.
They don't get to pick which one.
Okay, just show all 3.
All 3 stickers. So we have our dirt bag sticker. We have one more bag sticker. And we have the Hyperadobe Roundhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get to decide which one you're going to get. But I am going to send 3 people sticker.
Okay. So here's how it works. And I'm gonna say this again on the live because every time we have people watch the video back later and try to leave comments. It doesn't
comments
count.
like a week later.
You have to be live on the live, guys. That's the only way it works, okay? So only if you're watching this at 9 o'clock PST on August 11th, 2026 are you eligible for a sticker, okay?
Okay, comment sticker, guys. If you want to be entered into the drawing, you just have to comment sticker. And in a couple minutes, we're going to go through. And if you commented sticker, you might win.
So
we'll pick 3 people.
So I want to see in my comments here, I just want to see
Stickers.
sticker. I just want to do lots of stickers. There it goes. All right.
One at a time. Like only one. Like don't comment sticker
I've
50 times.
I've already got slow mode set, so they can only comment once.
Okay, good.
Every like couple of minutes.
Okay, good. Because there's one person that was like sticker like 50 times.
Tricky.
I appreciate his.
I mean, yeah, I get it, right?
Enthusiasm.
Okay, here's a good question while people are stickering.
Okay.
Are we going to put a window of truth in the house?
Yes. We've not decided
where does it go?
The options are hallway or living room.
Yeah.
The living room would be cool just because that's where most people would be if they're in here.
Sure.
Most people aren't going to be walking down our hallway unless we're inviting you.
Yeah.
But red is not my favorite color. Like it's not going to go with the things that are in the house.
Right.
So it could be like
a
truth window that like you open to see instead of like having it displayed all the time. That might be an option.
Yeah.
I feel like you weren't listening to me.
I'm trying to
Also, my hair is hot again.
Oh no. We got to wrap this up, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you switch spots with me, maybe?
Sure. I'll get blasted.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so someone asked why we didn't build.
Where's Jack's going?
I don't know.
Oh, picking up Ada. Okay.
Why did we not build the 2 horse shelters right next to each other?
There's so many reasons.
We talked about this with the girls for a very long time. Do you want to try to? I don't even remember
really.
At this point.
I don't think it's worth explaining. It's what we wanted to do.
It is what it is.
It gives more shade at different times of the day based on where the shelters are.
For the separate horses.
And it gives us a way that if we want to later on, we can hang like a shade cloth above. Like, there's reasons.
Yeah, lots of reasons.
That's what the girls wanted.
We looked at all sorts of different layouts, and also I think maybe people are assuming that it would have been simple to just add to it.
I don't think it would have been more simple.
Based on the way we built it with the vertical poles and everything, it would have been really hard to match all that stuff up. Really hard.
For us.
Yeah.
Inexperienced builders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, that's the reason. Okay. Oh my gosh. Did Matt send another and another? Matt, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Matt is just sending us money. He really wants us to get the roof done.
Thank you so much.
Thank
This is
you.
definitely going into our roof fund because like it needs to grow a lot in
Yeah.
a few months. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we need to.
Are we ready for stickers?
Oh, here. So somebody asked, do you remember somebody emailed us about their own bottle wall project?
What about it?
They're just wondering if we got the email. I guess we didn't reply.
Oh, there's so many emails that we can't reply to, guys. We get so many emails, and sometimes we just don't have
Sometimes
time.
they get like we read them and we're like, oh, we need to get back to it, and then you read it and it gets, or I read it and it gets unread. We forget to mark it, and then we do our best, but we get a lot of messages and comments and emails, and so
it's really hard to keep.
anyway,
up with.
I do remember, and it looked really good. And sorry we didn't get back to you.
Yeah, sorry. We try really hard to get back to people. It's just
Yeah.
sometimes it's overwhelming, and it depends on what project we're in the middle of.
Yeah. Okay, are we ready for sticker?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I
you want me to do it?
No, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
You tell me when to stop, and I will.
So here before we start, here's how it works. We're gonna on our phone. We have all your comments, and we're just gonna scroll,
gonna go.
and then we're gonna go boop, and the person we stop on, you will win a sticker, and you will email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your name
And your mailing address.
and your mailing address, and we will mail you a sticker.
All right,
Cool?
ready?
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Time 9587.
Stick me with a sticker. You've been stuck.
Stick me with a sticker. Time.
Hold on.
Time.
What?
Time. 9587.
Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com.
Okay.
And your address. Okay. Next
Yeah,
one.
please, ready? No, don't look at it. Just tell me when. Little Country Kitchen.
All right. You get a sticker.
Yeah.
Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com and your mailing address.
Oh my. I feel really weird doing this.
She's like, okay, stop.
Oh, it wasn't.
That wasn't a
wasn't a
sticker
sticker.
comment. Well, maybe they asked a question. It's too late now.
It's too late.
Okay.
I've lost it.
Stop.
I lost. That wasn't a sticker comment either.
Stop.
La Paloma 888.
Sticker.
Sticker with a bomb emoji.
All right. Explosion emoji.
It's a bomb.
Explosion emoji. Okay. Email us at hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your physical address.
Okay, we have another big giveaway we got to do, and we're running out of time. Like, we are way over scheduled. So here's what we're doing.
Okay, so here's the deal. Someone named Maureen Varvis signed up for a homestead tour.
Yes.
And she wanted to give it away to somebody.
How cool is that?
Which is super cool.
That's so cool. She knew she couldn't come, but she was like, hey, I want someone else to be able to go in my place. That is so cool.
It's very cool.
Now, the only way that you need to comment for this giveaway is if you can actually come.
Yes, we've done this a few times, and I feel like half of the tours we've given away, people are like, oh, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I'm like,
well, okay, it's fine. If you think that you can come, you can comment.
You can't have any conflicts.
If you live in Australia and are not coming,
probably not
please
going to be able to make it. This does not include airfare or hotel stays.
No.
This is just, you got to get here, but we will feed you while you're here, and we will give you a tour.
What if we're like, you have to bring your own food? Okay, so we're going to comment tour, and you can start commenting now if you are available
Only
to come.
if
Now,
you
which
can
one is
come.
this coming?
It can be either. It can either be in the early September or early October.
So September 5th or October 3rd.
Either one's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to us.
Yep.
That's cool. But
You
yeah,
just have to let us know.
we're in southeast, like the very corner of southeast Arizona.
Yeah.
So if you can't make it there, you can't get it there, don't leave a comment. But otherwise, leave a comment. Cool. Do we
Yeah.
have any questions?
When's your next meet and greet?
We just said. Guys.
Well, it's a tour. It's the tour
It's the
meet
same.
and greet. Same thing. Yeah.
September 5th and October 3rd are the next meet and greet tours.
Why
What
are you
else?
not doing lavacrete on the outside of the house?
So we've talked extensively with Paul Schramm about this, and he even has some ideas for ways we can do it. I think what we're concerned about is because lavacrete is porous, if we put it on the wall and we don't put some sort of vapor barrier behind it, it's just going to let water into the earth bags, which means we would have to plaster the earth bags anyway, which like at that point, we're just making so much extra work for ourselves.
Yeah.
Or we're putting some sort of vapor barrier on it and we're removing the benefits of the air or the wall being breathable because of the material. So I don't see us doing a lot of like full wall cladding because I don't think it's going to save us any time at all.
No.
And it's actually going to potentially
It's not going to
create
save
some
us
situations.
anytime. Like, it's faster to plaster than to put form up, and then, like, it's just a lot.
Yeah. There will be some exterior lavacrete things that we do,
Maybe.
but
Maybe.
but not anything on a big scale. And if we do, it will be fully protected.
Maybe.
Maybe. Guys, some of it's still a little up in the air. Yeah?
We like to change our minds. Okay.
As we absorb more information, we make informed decisions. That's okay.
How much longer do you want to wait on the tour?
I
feel like-
they're still coming in.
Yeah, but I feel like they've had time. We'll wait till 9:11. One more minute.
Guys, you got one more minute. Are there
One
any
more
other
minute.
questions?
Better put it in.
Okay, I see a question. What's your next tech upgrade at the Tiny Shiny Home? So right now, I feel like we're pretty teched. We're pretty good.
You know what I would like?
What?
A second gate.
Oh,
Another ghost control at the back gate.
Yeah.
That would be handy.
That would be cool.
Especially for when one breaks and then you... No, it's fine. Everything works fine.
Yeah.
What's really cool about ghost controls is they have a lifetime warranty on their motor.
Yep.
So they just sent us another arm when ours went out.
Yeah, it was super easy.
Yeah.
He's like, "Did you do this? Did you try this? Did you
Yeah.
try that?" I was like, "I tried all the things, man." He's like, "Cool, I'll send you a new one."
Yeah.
So they were super easy to work with.
Super cool.
As far as tech upgrades, I think everything else that's next will be in the house.
And the utility room.
Well, some in the utility room, some in the house. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a whole new solar system in the house. I'm plotting how we build that right now.
Yeah.
Battery technology has changed so much, even in just the last year.
I'm excited about our water that's going to happen, like our water filtration and cleaning system that's going to happen.
Yeah, and then from a like networking perspective, there's going to be all kinds of goodies here
getting
in the
real nerdy.
house. Wi-Fi access points. We're
This is where we
hardwiring
differ.
Ethernet. Hold on. And what?
This is where we differ. I would like no tech in the house. Like, I would like it to be a phone-free zone and no internet in here. But then
I don't think that's realistic.
you could go to the shed if you want to use your phone. You could stand outside if you want to use your phone. It would just be really nice to, like, just live in here and not be worried about anything electronic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Then you wouldn't be able to do anything because you'd have no power.
I'm talking about, like, Wi-Fi stuff. Like, I don't want internet in here. But that's not going to happen.
Listen, we're hardwiring as much as we can, obviously. Even if we put in like cameras or locks or any of that stuff, that will all be hardwired. We will have some access points. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do more tech stuff for sure. What?
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Matt's the one who's been
I just don't know
tipping
what it
us.
means.
What does he say? The lugs that use to hold the struts that go from the truss to the joist, the joist, those clips with the cutoff pipe. What?
I don't
I'm
know
confused,
what that
Matt.
means.
Can we scoot over a little bit?
Are you getting blasted?
Yeah.
We're losing.
I don't know.
our-
Ask that question one more time. I'm not sure what you're asking.
I wish there was a way to like pipe people in
Yeah.
to where they could explain something.
Do we ever have a day where your batteries charge up to 100% during the day?
They do
You
most of
mean
the
not
time.
charge up?
They do most of the time.
Yeah,
Charge up.
most of the time they're at 100% by like
Like
10 in the
10.
morning. But yes, hot times of the year, cold times of the year, it can be much later in the afternoon. Sometimes it doesn't get filled up all the way if it's super cloudy for like a really, really long time and it's really hot or it's really cold. Yeah, all those things happen for sure. That's why you have a backup generator. All right, are we ready for tour?
I'm ready for tour.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you when to stop?
Sure. Okay.
Well, hold it to where I can't see it. Stop. That's not a, that was a sticker.
Okay, we're going to try again. Ready? Here we go.
Stop.
Which one?
Wonder Woman 6574.
74.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, you got a tour. Email us. We've got to get some additional information from you besides just your name, but go ahead and email us and we'll start that conversation. We'll get you signed up for the right tour. Cool. Okay, hold on. I think we've got our second question about the tours. He says, where those joists came from, whatever building they came from, they were tied together with struts and diagonal bracing. Yes, they were. Is there more? They're definitely overbuilt. Yeah, they're built really well. Park a truck.
We actually added like a lot more support, like
right.
where they hit the bomb beam. I don't know what he's asking.
I don't either.
I'm sorry.
Where they cut those pipes off.
Pipes off. What pipes?
There's
Oh, I bet he's talking about like these had like some kind of X bracing, you know, where those holes are. They had some kind of X bracing when they were at the gym.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what he's talking about.
Okay. Yes, they were tied together with diagonal bracing. Yes. I understand what you're asking now.
Okay, great. Okay. We got it.
Yes. Because these are in a radial pattern, we're not doing.
No, we don't really need anything.
No, it's the C-purlins will keep them all strong. Yeah. Someone said, would you consider hardwire fiber optic in the house that you could physically connect to so you didn't have to use Wi-Fi? Yeah, we are running hardwired. It'll either be Ethernet or fiber optic. We don't know yet. We will have that option. We've got boxes already installed in the earth bags that we did back on layer like 6, 7. So yeah, we've definitely thought through all that stuff. Like it's all built into it. And I'm gonna have a whole big nerdy rack inside the utility room. It's gonna be glorious and it'll be really cool. Yeah, I'm excited about it. But we got a long way to get there. Okay. Do we have any more questions? We've done all the giveaways. What else?
I think that's it.
I think so. As a reminder, events. Come to a tour or a workshop this fall at tinyshinyhome.com/events.
Also, if you want to send us a letter of encouragement, that would be really great because I'm going to keep them all and like do something really special in the house.
And the best way to do that would be to buy some of Jax's cards and then send that card to us.
No,
that would work.
Don't have to do that. No, we have his cards.
That's true. You don't have to do that.
Just send us an original note. And the cheaper the paper, the better.
All right. We're going to do just a little bonus round here before we wrap up. Let's see. Someone asked if we can make a playlist for each video.
No.
Guys, I did that for a short period of time for homies, and it consumed all of my life. It was so hard to build out playlist. Like, it's so complicated. You know how many songs we use per month in our videos?
It's so ridiculous.
Probably like 100 songs. Like, it's crazy how much music we go through. It's just, it's way too hard. I got to build stuff. I can't. I do like my tech stuff.
If we could hire someone else to do that, but we would. But like, it's just not worth our time.
Oh, here's a good question. Is there a dedicated septic for the roundhouse, or does the whole property share one system? So the system is sized for the roundhouse, and the house is physically connected to it. Mm-hmm. We have connected
the bathroom,
the Casa de Caca, and the Lava Creek building to it.
So it will hardly ever get used when the house is
Once the house is done, those will be auxiliary buildings, and they'll hardly ever get used. But they are all connected to the same system.
Eventually, that bathroom, like if we use that washer and dryer, it'll be for like Adelaide's farm cloths, like for the goats and stuff. So it's not going to be like a lot of laundry or anything going over there. Yeah. And an extra toilet for like if we have guests and friends over. Like it's not going to get used like the house. Yeah. Is that it? I feel like we've talked way too long. really appreciate you guys hanging with us for this long, this
Yeah.
early in the morning.
And so you being so generous
Yeah.
and like donating and buying Jax's cards and hopefully
Yeah.
signing up for events. You know, we're out here trying to make all this work, and it's crazy and it's complicated. And you know, the fact that you guys keep showing up, it really means a lot to us. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's also just really cool to have the opportunity to meet people that have
Yeah.
been on this journey with us for so long. It's really cool. Like some people are flying in for a meet and greet.
Yeah,
like,
just for a tour of the property. Yeah,
That
it's
is
crazy.
just incredible to us, and it just tells us that like what we're doing actually matters, and we're not just like talking into open space. So
Talking into the void.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for being part of this and being here with us this whole time.
Yeah, it means a lot to us. So Saturday, see you Saturday.
Yeah.
We're doing Adobes.
Yep. More
That's
blocks.
the plan. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you Saturday.